It's time for the public to ask you why Aaliyah couldn't get on Lenny Kravitz's plane and you had to put her on that clown car plane. Who asked you to say that? It is time for Aaliyah Dana Harton's death to be properly investigated. It's time for Fatima Robinson to speak up about what she heard on that phone. It's time for somebody to be honest about who gave Aaliyah the pills that knocked her out before she was carried onto a plane she didn't want to be on. It's time for the other dancers who knew she was terrified to get on that plane to speak up. And it's time for Hype Williams to be officially questioned about why he made her get on that plane and why they forced her to do it unconscious. I know a lot more about you than you think I do. It's time to talk.
At this point, it's Jaguar Wright versus everybody.
Who fucks transgenders that we don't know about? Like, who would they be surprised to hear?
I He's a lovely British gentleman. I don't even know if he know.
Oh, okay. I caught those initials. Oh my God.
I don't even know if he know. Because she's good.
I don't think they caught. Wait. Yeah.
He's been seen with her twice, though. Once in London and once in New York.
What?
Will Smith sleeping with his own son? Wait, what?
You know what? Speaking of that, when Kevin Gates was having sex with this white transgender,
Yeah.
he didn't even know because he was eating her out, and then he said, "Hey, are you trans?" And she said, "Yes," and he went back to eating her out. So
while he's still trying to register that he is beautiful Chris Brown and his dick is now trash at 19. Because he got set up with a bitch that was fucking a pedophile who gave her herpes. And that's what happened. And people wonder why I speak up for Chris Brown. That's why. And if I'm lying, all of them can sue me, even you, Riri. Have fun at the Super Bowl.
My.
Keep your snatch to yourself.
That actually sounds more like.
Sis said Chris Brown got herpes. Like, so does that mean? Never mind. She said Lil Quincy is missing. Lil Quincy is missing. Since the FBI had them all on the grass. Yeah, he been missing. That's what she said. You heard her say it.
Well, you give me herpes and then I come to confront you and you got another dick in your mouth?
My.
If people only fucking knew the kind of shit Sean Carter has been doing behind the scenes for decades. If people only knew that Rihanna's father was right down the hall when she was in the conference room fucking Jay-Z for that $500,000 fucking deal and he got that check cut.
She be having real details of the deeds. The deeds in the details. She be having both. The deeds and the details. The details and the deeds. Yep.
That's because Jay-Z worked so fucking hard to change the narrative of that night. Now, Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started fucking with her and signed her to Def Jam. It's clear to say that the herpes that she had came from the person she had been most sexually involved with, and that was Sean Carter. So here it is. Chris Brown has his first herpes outbreak from a celebrity girlfriend who he was set up with, and it was supposed to be this and it was supposed to be that, and he was there so people wouldn't pay attention to the fact that she was fucking Jay-Z underage. Jay-Z gave her the herpes that she gave to Chris Brown. And that first night, when he had that outbreak and he busted into Clive Davis's house and said, "Where the fuck is this dirty bitch at?" I can't fault him for that. He had this is beautiful. Oh, wonderful. Chris Brown, she didn't ruin him. She ruined him at 19 years old. He's got the Jay-Z herpes.
Oh,
And it's unfair. Because now that's a part of his story. And Rihanna ain't innocent. Because she was in there giving that nigga a blowjob in the coat closet when Chris Brown came in. He said, bitch, you always fucking sucking something. Then he said, I'm fucking done with you. And he stormed out of Clive Davis's house, got into his very expensive car, and Rihanna chased after him. She gets in the car and started fighting on him because he embarrassed her for calling her a dick-sucking whore and saying in front of everybody that she gave him the herpes at Clive Davis's house the night before the fucking Grammys. She in the car trying to fuck him up. They're speeding on the Pacific Coast Highway, and you know Pacific Coast Highway, very steep. She could have killed the both of them fighting him while he was trying to just get the fuck away from her. Because Lord knows he couldn't get away from the herpes.
oh.
And he hit her back. Bitch, calm down.
My.
And all forever ago, they were both very young, and he had just had his first herpes outbreak from her giving him the herpes.
Oh, my.
Like, how the
On my young boy and let my young boy use the Maserati.
Mm.
And so when I think about that, and then I think about that really disturbing footage of Bieber, Odell Beckham, and Trey Songz.
Yes.
Like, and Trey's like literally sitting there playing Lookout.
Playing Lookout as Justin Bieber goes down.
First of all, she name drops, okay? Not only do she name drop, she threatens them to take her to court. Take me to court. Take me to court. She'll tell you in a minute. Take me to court. Nobody has yet to take her to court. They try to make it seem like Jaguar Wright is crazy. I believe her. I believe her. All in favor say aye. Aye.
kiss the fucking pinky ring fucking party I ever went to?
Oh,
And then they sat there and Jay-Z and them get on the radio and they talk shit about that little fucking boy. And then they put together that whole fucking sham and then have him arrested on the red fucking carpet just to make sure America fucking hated him for fucking defending himself against that crazy fucking, I mean, she's sexy as shit and she's pure whore and pure pussy and she has all of my respect when it comes to the whore game.
oh.
But you ruined fucking Chris Brown's life and you knew you ruined his life and the only reason you did it was because your pimp Jay-Z told you to. So that he could cover up the fact that he started fucking you at 14 when he was damn near 30 years old. No, he was 30 years old. Like I said, R. Kelly should not be in jail by himself.
Oh.
They ruined that young man's life. Chris Brown is brilliant. And I want everybody to leave him the fuck alone. Sores on his dick at 19 and he was Chris Brown?
That's why his dick looked like that. I knew it was something. I was like, girl, ever since I seen the dick, I was like, girl, I want none of that. I want none of that, girl. I don't
Fucking
even like Chris no more.
Rihanna gave him the Jay-Z herpes.
Girl, I knew something was wrong with that dick. That dick looked all out of sync, girl. I was like, oh,
That
no.
beautiful, that beautiful young man, and they ruined him.
Ruined the dick.
Ruined him. Let him work. Leave him the fuck alone. At least let him work. You done fucked up his personal life. At least let him be successful.
Twitter, I can't remember.
I first saw how Trey Songz was moving around.
Oh.
Especially in Miami. And it trips me out because I would remember watching him come out of, one of my young boys' cribs. Because he would come down there and go to Star Island. And then he would, get the Maserati so he could, flex around Biscayne Bay and Ocean Drive,
Dribbling. Now, what they're going to try to say is, no, Justin Bieber was just doing a line of coke. No, he didn't mess with his nose when he came up.
He was doing a line of coke with his mouth.
He wiped his mouth. When you do
his mouth was wet.
You do this when you finish your line.
His
you wipe your mouth when you sucking dick.
That wasn't post-nasal drip. That was seminal fluid.
It was Odell dick. But Diddy taught him well, right?
The Flavor Freak off.
Scooter Braun taught him well. Justin Bieber spent 48 hours with Diddy, talking about we about to get it in. I'm going to let you drive the car when you 15. That boy ain't been the same since. Got all this anxiety. Face collapsed from all the dick he done sucked.
What Meek Mill said is that expensive pain.
Bashir Gray.
Y'all, Jaguar Wright just confirmed all our worst fears about Justin Bieber. In a recent interview with Storm Monroe, Jaguar spilled all the tea about how Diddy didn't stop at using Justin for his own pleasure. He allegedly also...
A lot of the people in the industry, they should be scared. And if they ain't scared, they better get scared. Because Jaguar Wright, if she know it, she telling it. I don't know what it is about that blue couch, but it's something about that blue couch.
She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek.
In the heart of Calabasas, at the infamous Freak Off, Nicki dropped the bombshell we've all been waiting for. Just when we thought Jaguar had stirred the pot enough, here comes Nicki with another jaw-dropping revelation. This time, she's shining a spotlight on none other than Nicki Minaj, exposing her for leaking a spine-chilling audio of Diddy and Meek Mill. It's been years in the making, folks. Nicki held onto that tape like it was a ticking time bomb, fearing retribution from Diddy and his crew. But with the flood of serious allegations against him, she decided it was time to let the truth be heard. Initially, the rumor mill churned out theories about a rogue bodyguard leaking the audio. But hold on to your seats, because here's the kicker: Nicki and her team orchestrated a cover-up, paying off the ex-bodyguard to take the fall. Now that the cat's out of the bag, the drama's just heating up. Now, let's rewind a bit. Remember when Meek Mill's closet started spilling skeletons left and right? Yeah, that's the one. The latest bombshell comes from producer Lil Rod, who's pointing fingers at Diddy for a string of unsettling allegations. According to Lil Rod, Diddy's been running a secret operation with a lineup of industry boy toys, and guess who's on the list? Meek and Usher.
Real life street stars, the original, the OG, the history maker, the record breaker, what's another Game of Thrones term? The oath breaker. I don't know, but we have her back. The amazing Jaguar Wright for bring across.
Wait, the Tusi.
Yeah, the Tusi. That's what they call.
I found out. I talked to my drug guy because I wanted to be informed. Because people was calling it Tusi, that's calling it the Tunchi. I didn't know which one it was. So I talked to my drug guy, and my drug guy filled me in. And then it made perfect sense. Tusi.
Talk to him.
Drugs with Jaguar.
Let's talk.
Drugs education.
101.
So Tusi is the cocaine. But they take the ketamine and cook it up. And they fold it into the coke. Now, if you don't know what ketamine is what they call on the street Special K. It's a veterinary drug. It's a horse tranquilizer. Now, gay men have been using this for years. See, back in the day, if you went to a gay party or a gay rave, there were certain drugs that you would always find on hand. Viagra, ecstasy, Special K, and cocaine. Now, see, the cocaine keep you up all night, but unfortunately, it gives you limp noodle because of with the blood flow. So you wants to fuck with a half-hard dick all night. So that's why you have the Viagra to make sure that the dick involuntarily stays hard while you're numbing your fucking self with the coke. Now, see, the ketamine, that's a horse tranquilizer. So that relaxes all your muscles. You could get fucked by 80 fucking ton gorillas. You wouldn't feel a thing. So now, your dick is gonna stay hard. You numbed up and you high. You got the ketamine in you so you don't feel shit. And then you add the ecstasy to put in the feeling that you've now blocked out. And now you got a party.
Freak off cocktail.
Yeah.
So I'm just
like
curious.
these are the, you like half man bitches. No disrespect, but Jocelyn rough.
Them shoulders is.
And the way she like running up on, I already know she done strapped up on you.
Ooh. So, Jag, let me ask you. There's one. Some of the shocking things
I hear
that
that mean with a harness.
Oh. Okay, not a harness.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you this. I'm sure somebody's already asked you this, but have you ever been to a P. Diddy party?
Yeah, several, many, honestly.
And so, can you take us through like what goes on, like when you were there?
What did I say when y'all asked me about why was the TD Jakes at the Diddy party?
Yeah.
What'd I say? Money
Right.
and sex.
That's it.
That's correct. Were you surprised that there were so many cameras in his houses?
No.
That he was recording these?
He is the J. Edgar Hoover of hip hop.
So let me ask you, when you hear that Cassie was told to hire male escorts to come in what they call freak-offs now.
Yeah.
That is something normal that
Yeah.
happens in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Freak-offs.
Hey.
Okay.
Everybody know that. I've been saying it.
Yeah.
You know? We seen Quiet on set.
Major pain in his ass. Literally. Since he was a kid.
Damn.
Man.
And then eating milk, running the fuck around, talking about expensive pain
Now,
in his eyes.
wait, this is Philly you're talking about now. Wait a minute, Jag.
Me.
Wait a minute.
He's a fucking Fruit Loop. He Diddy-fied.
This is Philly.
He's a deep fried period. He Diddy-fied. He Diddy-fried. He the Diddy do-I-bop. Fuck me. Real rap.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was him. Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. To put Aaliyah on a faulty plane, to move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him, and so he could level up Beyonce, who was struggling. Let's just say allegedly that happened. Now I want you to think about 106th and Park with Mary J. Blige. Free, who is a victim of Sean Carter.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige, who is a victim of Sean Combs, are sitting there talking about the death of Aaliyah amongst each other. Think about that. You got a Diddy victim, you got a Jay-Z victim, and you got a superstar gone. They know what happened. And yet, they had to sit there and have that conversation like they didn't know who did it.
Mm.
Think of the power of that moment. Think about Claudia Jordan right now. Claudia Jordan don't ever mention my mother name. She mentioned it yesterday. Talking about why people are afraid to come forward. You mean like you? You was Diddy girl. Corey was Jay-Z girl. Why don't you claim your friend? Claudia.
So, Jag, when you say...
When I say Corey, I'm talking about Kathy White.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was about to ask.
Jay-Z's pregnant mistress.
Yeah.
Who died of an imaginary fucking aneurysm Just like the woman who was best friends with Kim and Kimura, who wrote the book Bling and died as soon as it made the bestsellers list. Who the fuck was these people supposed to go to? Can't go to the authorities. They're all bought and paid for. You could try to get a special prosecutor. They'll just pay somebody to reassign him to another case. Where the fuck you go when you get f***ed over by the industry? Nowhere. That's where you go nowhere, which is where people like me step in. You right, I go to Diddy parties to walk mother out, because ain't nobody stopping me when I come.
It seemed like it's men who...
They not men. I'm a bisexual woman. I'm the B in the LGBTQ plus and it's XYZ. A gay man is a gay man. A sexual being is a sexual being. A sodomite is a predator. If it don't apply, let it fly. Period. What we supposed to call these fairy ass bitches? Yeah, I wanted to make sure everyone understood my rights.
Oh, man.
They were saying I was crazy. Shouldn't I ask somebody?
Yeah, that's fucking amazing.
If they was hearing what I was hearing.
That's amazing.
They said I was crazy.
Oh, man. All right, so let's do it like this. What we did last year is trending even crazier because you're almost like, not Nostradamus, but Nostradamus. What you have said, not only in our interview, but on your own personal lives.
Yeah. Which gets shadowed down constantly.
Yeah, things start coming to fruition.
Yeah.
To where you targeted certain people in that interview, and now you're seeing, I don't want to even say downfall, but you're seeing that target that you put on people's backs.
I'm seeing integrity show up. So they ain't tell nobody whose houses they was going to.
And that's why you see the guns.
The cops didn't know that it was Diddy's house over there in Beverly Hills around the corner from the Playboy Mansion. They didn't know until they seen the kids.
So what are your thoughts on the show of force, even not knowing?
They did their job. Fucking VHS tapes. I would have went in a hazmat suit.
So let me ask you this. When you first told us about your thoughts and you honeycombs is what you prefer.
Yeah, the honeycomb. Shout out to Jamil Peterson. He's added a new one. He called him the Diddy Glover now. Because when he ain't got the Beijing and he say he look like Danny Glover.
Oh, man.
So he's AKA Diddy Glover now. Shout out to Jamil Peterson, I Am Comedy.
So I want to stay right here. We're going to stay within this pocket, but I'm just curious. What did you know that was going on in the world of Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, that the world didn't know? What did you know back then, 3-4 years ago?
That gonna come forward.
So how'd you know? What'd you know about what Cat?
Because I wish I could explain.
Yeah,
but if I explain how I knew Cassie was gonna come forward, that could hurt some people. Which is why the last time I sat on this blue couch, I said what I said. Congratulations, Young Miami. Run as fast as Cassie did.
You did say that. That was a bar.
Wait, did she say one of Tasha K kids is by Shaq, the oldest girl? And did she say the little boy is in Africa playing with monkey shit? Did I get that correct? Whoa, she ain't come to play. Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T, and I've been putting this video together for about a week because every time I went to edit, something just kept on coming out and coming out. Well, anyway, we're going to be talking about Miss Jaguar Wright, okay? And if you don't know, have not seen, Yeah, she got a lot to say, and I agree with it. And I'm just being honest, baby. Let's just get into a couple of things that Miss Jaguar Wright came to touch on, right? Beyonce stealing people cats, cause she all into that witchcraft. Listen, it's allegedly for me, but for her, it's definitely. She said it, not me. I'm just relaying the message, baby. Now, let's get back into a couple of the things that Jaguar Wright has said. She said Chris Brown got herpes. She said Chris Brown got herpes. Whoa, on top of the fact, she said Rihanna's around here just sucking on penis. She said that, like I said, once again, it was her, not me. I believe her though. She said, Will Smith is out here. We know he was doing the deeds with a couple of means, if you know what I mean. Cause, yeah, but they said it don't went a little further. She said that he's screwing his own son for fun. And listen, I don't know if y'all remember years ago, he had a thing with kissing that boy in his mouth. What father you know runs around kissing a little boy in the mouth? And he wasn't little boy. He was almost a teenage boy. And I think he attempted it when he was like a preteen, almost over teen. And he started dodging because I guess it was getting embarrassing because everybody started talking about it. Like, why is he kissing him? Yes. Let's get into the fact that she names drops. She comfortably name drops, okay? She comes and she say what she gotta say. There's no sugarcoating, there's no covering, there's no frosting, there's no nothing. If she's saying it, she's saying your name in the sentence, and whatever has to be said will be said. Miss Jaguar Wright don't play. She gonna say what she got to say. And I'm starting to think it's something about that blue couch, baby. Because every time Miss Wright gets on that blue couch, talk about a mouthful, they be having her little platter of fruits and all type of hors d'oeuvres ready, just so her mouth could be nice and moist to be able to let the juice loose. And honey, she has done that. Okay, she told us about Puffy years ago, and the same thing that she said has come to term. If you don't see it, do you not see it? Puffy on the run eating, right? Like Nori. That's the thing right now. Okay. I'm not one that was in the industry when any of these actions or things was taking place, but do I believe a person and what it is that they say? Yes, because she had all of the outlets and entries to be able to be in the rooms with these people, to be able to gather this or these or the information that she's able to put out for us to be able to receive. And she's not playing. These are not allegations that you put out on people like regular allegations that you would say, oh yeah, well, she's lying. No, the things that Miss Wright has to say, you know that it has no choice but to be truth, baby. Listen, okay? She said Justin Bieber is a little industry whore. He's a little industry whore. Did y'all see the picture when he was down in the party giving Odell Beckham some slobby, okay? Wiped his mouth. Odell zipped up his zipper. He wasn't expecting that camera to swing around. He should have got up a little bit quicker, okay? Let's get into the factors of Usher. Usher's been a real thing too to Puffy since he's been a little boy, baby. They were not only fighting for the Fruit Loops, the Captain Crunch or whatever type of cereal that was. They was fighting for the munch. They was in there munching. Like, the freak-offs definitely be freaking the hell off. And I wouldn't want no parts of none of them. Like, I remember back in the days, people would beg to be a part of Puffy parties. Literally begged to be a part of this man parties. If they could go back and replay those tapes of the people then, and with the allegations that's coming out now, I wonder if those people that was begging to get there ever made it there, and once they got there, was they a part of the festivities that was taking place? A lot of them have been. Okay, we see what happened to Jamie, right? Okay, he was too happy-go-lucky. They had to shut him up. Okay, they definitely had to shut him up. Definitely, because he was too happy with being a part of the situation. Anytime he could speak, he was speaking. Yeah, you know, we was doing that in the puff parties. You know the puff parties, right? Right. After the factors of following this man around for 2 years to be apart. The fact is that she said Tasha K, baby, possibly could be in Africa. Well, he is in Africa, being raised by the group, the tribe, the village, right? But he could be possibly playing with monkey shit. She said it. She said it. She said Beyonce stole somebody's cats. Now, listen, I done heard it all. I could imagine B creeping trying to steal somebody goddamn kitty. Like, when has fall gone too damn far? And my thing is, all of these little industry stars ain't who you think they actually are at all. And the child stars that's born to these people that's in the industry, I feel sorry for these little industry babies, because they see and be a part of things that we could never imagine, baby. Okay? They said, if she said, yeah, she, not they, she said that Will Smith is interacting and activities with his own son. Now, we know him and Jada like to have fun, and I would hate to think that that would be the type of things that would be going on over there in those establishments, baby. But I guess that's how August Alsina ended up in the loop. Because, see, we thought he was there for Jada, and he was actually there for Will. How you feel? She said it. She said it. And I'm going to continue to keep saying she said it. But I'm repeating it. Yes, I am. I am. So, whatever they say about that defamation of character act, listen, this is all me relaying something that someone said. So on my behalf, it's allegedly. On her behalf, it's definitely the truth. And I'm coming through to share it for you. She said, Rihanna, bad girl, Rihanna, she said she likes sucking penis. She says she likes sucking penis. That's why her and Chris Brown had got into that fight, because he had came to the party where she was at that night, and he caught her in there sucking Clyde Davis ding ding, right? And then he rushed out and she followed behind him, and he was like, you always sucking on somebody's dick, right? And then they was in the car and they had the fight, right? Now, from that night to this day, they saying that he has herpes, and it might have came from Ray Ray. So now, him and Quavo online arguing about some pootie tang. Yeah, they arguing over Sway. So if Sway is arguing over Chris Brown, and Quavo arguing over Sway, and she been with Chris Brown, and they saying Chris Brown got the herp. That's the end of that argument. But anyway, listen. She said, here I go again. Jaguar Wright said that Takeoff's death was nothing more than an insurance policy. They had to cash on in. And it's bad that they decided to cash in on a human, or even cash in on him. Like, this is what they do. They trade you. Like, that's the type of value that you bring. If I can't be independent in the industry, I don't want no parts. Meaning, if I'm not getting where I'm going due to the factors of me, and there's no label that has to be behind me to have me sign and agree to anything, I'm not doing it, because I will not be signing my life away, baby. Now, we all know that people have their own struggles in life. And yes, Miss Jaguar Wright has had her fair share of struggles. But I don't give a damn what struggles you've had. That does not change the factors or the face of the truth. I don't give a damn. Crazy people tell the truth too, if that's what they want to say. But prove her wrong. That's my thing. Get a list of all the things that she said. It's enough videos on the internet, and basically check them off where you can spot a lie. I haven't found one yet. And anything that she speak of, that's what choose to come to the light, my friend. Like, I had did a video when the little Wendy Williams series. I'm talking about cereal. I'm thinking about Diddy and Usher. Cereal, arguing, wrestling. They was wrestling over the cereal. But yeah, I did a little video. I did a video about Wendy Williams. And within the factors of me doing the video of Wendy Williams, I was asking, like, where's Jaguar Wright? Where's Jaguar Wright? Because her and Wendy said the same things. Exactly. And my whole thing is they both can't be lying. The details may be different, and that's because they both had different encounters and Wendy had different sources, whereas Jaguar Wright was in the room, baby. So when I asked where was Jaguar Wright, I didn't expect her to come out swinging like this. I'm telling you, that blue couch, baby, once she take them shoes off and sis get comfortable, you better get some popcorn. If you got some weed, you better smoke you some weed. If you drink, you better get you a drink. Listen, whatever you do to relax you at that point in time and pull up and get comfortable, that's what you're going to need to do. Because she's damn sure going to entertain you and give you an earful. She's passionate about what it is that she say. And that's why you have no choice but to believe it. The feelings that she show when she's speaking on the things that she speak of, only the person that's been around it or been within it would know. And she still showed the feelings of a person that would know. And it show. Anyway, this is your girl Tay with the T. You know you're gonna get these sips from me, baby. And I definitely put the videos up in here so you can see some of the things that I've been seeing. And I'm definitely going to spin the block because I don't think that this is going to be it, baby. It's still more to come. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep your girl alive. You know how this go. And your girl is out. Lattes were A.